Hopefully this is working, because this is a little different to what we usually do here on Let the Music Speak, because this is a live and not live episode, if that makes sense, because there'll be stuff that will be happening that was happening last week. This was an interview that I did with a singer, songwriter, Tazman Jack. He is a New Zealand singer who I got to know a bit better throughout the stream, and I think it went pretty well. Today, let me add some music, because gotta set the vibe a bit. This episode will be featuring interviews of him. There'll be a live performance here and there, and some music videos, which will be a first here on Let the Music Speak. If you're new to Let the Music Speak, my name is Stephen, and here it is where you can find me. StephenF or NZStephenF. You can find me with either names on Twitter and Instagram. This week, there's a lot. There was stuff that I wanted to do last week, but I didn't get a chance to do an episode last week because I wanted to make sure that this week had all of the effort. New Zealand music has been around since... I didn't check. But New Zealand Music Month has been around for such a long time. In the sense that itself, New Zealand Music Month is an event that's been happening since I've been a little wee one. Let me just bring up some little facts just to drop, because I had some little notes down, and when you do things live, you close things down. You work with the vibe, which is we're pretty chill here with Let the Music Speak. If I click into here, it should give me a little bit of information that I wrote down about New Zealand Music Month. Doesn't seem to have it here. Where are you? Here it is. New Zealand Music Month. It started off in 2000. I almost said a number after 2000, but no, 2000 is when the event New Zealand Music Month started. Although there was heaps of New Zealand music being produced back in those days, and it was put out into the universe for people to consume, there wasn't enough people hearing those songs that were being created back then, or seeing it on television or in music stores and other brick and mortar places. So the New Zealand Music Month promotion is run by the New Zealand Music Commission every May. So we're in May. It's the 28th of May here in New Zealand. 27th if you're in the States, or the date is the date if you're watching this as a VOD somewhere in the future. And it's an association with other organisations in New Zealand, such as New Zealand On Air, which provides funding to New Zealand filmmakers, to New Zealand creator projects, and to be specific with the theme of this show, they provide funding for New Zealand musicians to create music videos, help fund their albums, and other tidbits that require funding, such as promotions, publicity, and etc. The music videos you're about to see later today are actually funded by New Zealand Music. New Zealand On Air. So New Zealand On Air actually funded the music videos you're going to see later in this episode of Tazman Jack. As well as New Zealand On Air, helping with the promotion of New Zealand Music Month. I'm saying a lot of New Zealand. I'm a New Zealander, NZStephenF. Hi. As well as New Zealand On Air, Recorded Music New Zealand, APRA, which is the Australasian Performing Rights Association, the Music Managers Forum, and Independent Music New Zealand. New Zealand Music Month is backed with support by New Zealand music labels. Now, I'm not even saying music. New Zealand music labels, the media, and the general public, and musicians themselves. Right. Now that I've got that bit out of the way, which is to explain what New Zealand Music Month is, I think it's special. I think it's great. I think we should celebrate it every day. And I do. I listen to so much Kiwi music, from past to present, It's such a good time. It's such a good jam. Support your local music. Now, to explain how this episode is going to work. Up next, I'm about to play the interview with Tazman Jack, and we get to know him a bit better through his albums, about him, many things. Now, have I missed anything? Because I need to print this off. I still need to buy printer ink. That was something I was meant to buy many days ago, many weeks ago, many years, and yeah. Have I covered everything? I have. Alright, so what's going to happen is we're going to do part 1. We'll play a music video, go back into the interview, and then we're going to have a live performance. And you'll see me again in these clothes. So when you see me with this thing that says Austin, this is live. We are live. I see chat. I see you. I don't see you, but I see the camera. Okay, here is part 1 of this interview. Let's hope this goes well. I need to kill the music because there is music in the background. I want to make sure we set the tone. Here it is. Enjoy. Hey guys, I am joined by a New Zealand artist, a New Zealand songwriter and singer. It is Tazman Jack. He has been blowing up all over Edge TV and all over New Zealand music. And this month for New Zealand music, I wanted to feature artists. And Taz has taken time out of his day to come hang with us. Kia ora. Welcome to Let the Music Speak. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Very good. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Thank you for taking time out of your weekend. This was filmed last week. Taz, can you tell us who you are? And for those who don't know you, but they'll sort of get to know you a bit better throughout this episode, and where can they find you?
I'm originally from a town in New Zealand called Dargaville. It's a little town with about 15,000 people, I'd say. And
it's a really nice town. I've been there a couple of times.
Nice. Very chill. That's where I come from. And I've lived in Auckland, one of the main cities in New Zealand, obviously. I lived in Auckland for about 9 years now, pursuing music. And I've just been going ever since. I've grown up there. My family lives there. And I have some brothers in Whangarei. And yeah, they were pretty supportive of me coming to Auckland and studying music. So I studied music. I got my bachelor degree in popular music. And then I went on. There's a radio station in New Zealand called My FM, and I entered a competition on there. And I won it, and I've been
blown up ever since.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Nice.
And I got a record deal. So I signed a record deal from that as well, which is giving me all the opportunities to make more music, and share it. Nice.
What sparked your passion into making music?
So originally my spark in music was an artist called Stevie Vaughan, the blues guitarist. I just whenever I saw these old school videotapes, my dad had these videotapes that you just put in the VHS tapes. I would just watch him all the time after school. I just watched that, and I went and I learned how to play guitar, and that's what originally sparked me playing music. But writing music, I just sort of started writing, and
it sort of fell into place.
Yeah, and I've just been kind of progressing at it ever since I was in high school. So I started writing in high school, and I entered a competition called the Smoke Free Rock Quest. I'm not too sure if they still do it now, but I guess that would have actually sparked my interest in writing music. The Smoke Free Rock Quest. I've just been writing ever since.
It's been such a really good launching pad for emerging artists. There's been, from what I can remember, Broods. How Broods was initially people from Smoke Free Rock Quest, where they started as a small band with, I think it was family mixed with friends, and now Broods are Broods. And then there was also Leroy Clampett. So he,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you know
yeah.
Leroy, yeah. So he also is another
Yeah, he
one
started in
that,
a band too.
yeah, going from, oh no, I forgot the initial name, but the good fun that became
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bangladesh, and then, oh,
Yeah.
did you compete with Leroy?
Oh,
So he,
they were a year or two older than me, so
yeah.
and yeah, I think they would have gone. They would have been too old for the Rock Quest.
Who or what inspires you in the songwriting process? Is it people in your life, whānau, friends, experiences, or events that have happened in your life?
Um, to be honest, the thing that inspires me most to write music and do well in music is my parents. Um,
Yeah,
I- um, yeah, this is the main one for me. Like my family, I I just want to do good, but like make them proud is all pretty much.
yeah.
And like I do it for fun as well. So
That's always our thing, eh? Is even though we're in our 20s, we always still want to, like, even when we're in our 30s or our 50s,
yeah,
80s, we always want to make our parents proud.
yeah.
So I saw how you put the album together. It's bloody impressive. What is your creative process like? What does it involve?
So for me, like creating music, I really, it just starts with me and the guitar. Um, I just start with a chord progression, and then I'm just humming along, and then yeah, I record it into the computer. I play around with everything a bit, and it just sort of just comes together. But with one of the songs on my album Eyes Closed, the song Eyes Closed,
Yeah.
was actually the track was actually produced by someone else and it got sent to me and I sung on that. And then I think I redone the guitar. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much one of the only songs I've ever just not really written myself. It's been the beat has been given to me and I've
Sort of
written to
reworked
that.
in a way.
So yeah, yeah. But yeah, my creative process is just I just sit down and play guitar, and if something good comes out, then I'll note it down, Um, or sometimes I will have like an idea in my head, and I'll just voice memo it, save
Yeah.
it for later, and then maybe come back to it.
Do you enjoy the recording or the production process more when it comes to creating your music?
I actually really enjoy the production side of music quite a lot. Yeah, there's just so much. There's just so much you can do creatively. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and you're just free to experiment and try new things. Um, yeah, and it's just a lot easier to be experimental in the production side.
Definitely, for
Um,
sure.
yeah, yeah, that's my input though. Anyway, just yeah, because I can write with just play guitar. It'll just kind of just sound the same every time. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, you can always make things much more different in the production process, whereas recording, I guess I'm not, you know, big singer like you or other
yeah,
people out there, where recording you kind of hearing a tone and it's always going to sound the same, but with the obviously the production side you can always change it to how you'd like it and add the
yeah, yeah.
refine it more.
Yep, yep. And like, there's good things about the recording stuff as well. Like just having your guitar or just having your keyboard and singing, it's like real raw and intimate. But
Yeah.
yeah, creatively, I like production side a lot more. Yeah, like I've been actually producing a bit of drum and bass at the moment as well. So I'm
Yeah, I
kind
saw
of
that on the album.
yeah, I'm stepping to that realm, I guess. Yeah.
Very nice. So what achievements so far in your music career are you very fond of or cherish?
Um. So one is definitely when I won the MyFM competition. Like when I entered it, I actually forgot that I even entered the competition. I just
Yeah.
put my song in and just forgot about it. And then I had a friend he was messaging me, and he was like, "Oh, bro, I just heard your song. It was like some of it was playing on the radio for this competition."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!" And then, um, yeah, like a few weeks down the track, I had ended up being in the finals for the competition, and then yeah, I rallied up everyone to like try and vote for me, and I ended up winning it. So, and
Nice.
that's probably been like the kickstart for my career, really. Yeah, and like actually before that competition, I wasn't actually really doing that much music. I was just kind of just working. I was stuck in a bit of a rut until I won that competition. So yeah, I definitely cherish that a lot, that moment.
Yeah. It's awesome
Yeah.
that you did win, Russ. Who knows if we actually would have got to hear like, some of the songs that
Yeah.
you've like put out. It's crazy how that one thing can literally change the course of how you want to,
Yeah.
fulfill your life and like what you want to do, goals and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, who knows what would have happened.
So you released your debut album last month, Eyes Closed. What can you tell us about Eyes Closed?
So my album Eyes Closed is, yeah, it's obviously my debut album. Um, and just with that album, I wanted to make the music more authentic and raw, in the sense that it was yeah, more natural sounding music, and it was gonna be played by a live band, so it would have been able to fit in
It'd
a
be
live
more
band
like
setting.
what you hear on the radio is what you'd also hear in the live
Yeah,
setting, right?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, because previous to my album, I had been writing like quite like hip hoppy, trappy sort of music.
Yeah,
And I kind of wanted to step away from that and like kind of go back to where my music kind of originated, which was like the guitar and
yeah,
just actual music. Um, yeah, and yeah, that's what, like, musically, that's where that album sits with me, and lyrically as well. Sort of just it's deeper. It dives deeper into myself, and trying to, yeah, see stuff outside of the box and not be so direct about things. And
yeah,
that's the way I write lyrics, is as well as I try not to make it too clear as to what I'm trying to say. So I
yeah,
let people sort of um yeah, listen to the lyrics and kind of portray it as they want to portray it.
yeah.
And not exactly as how I'm actually portraying the lyrics.
So the discussion of mental health awareness is important. Our whānau, friends, sometimes ourselves will experience these struggles in one way or another. You explore this dialogue in your music with Better Than Me and myself. What is the music? What is the message that you hope to have listeners and viewers take away from your music? And also, at the end of this episode of Let the Music Speak, so I'm pre-recorded right now, but after I wrap up this episode, at the very, very end, before the end credits, there's going to be mental health helpline resources internationally. So if you're from New Zealand, you're from Australia, the US, UK, I'm going to try and cover as many numbers as I can at the end. So there's a link which will be showing right down here below. There's also a webpage, NZStephenF.live/MHR, mental health resources, and that's also a webpage there. But check the end of the episode if you need help, because it's okay to not be okay, and just get some help. So sorry. So the question was, what is the message that you hope to have listeners and viewers take away from your music?
So yeah, with those two songs, I sort of especially with Better Than Me, it was like, and myself, it was sort of, yeah, I've always struggled to I guess, yeah, just like literally just be myself. So yeah, but basically just trying to be myself, not trying to fit in by being different, and just letting people be drawn to who I am. And um, yeah, I mean, I think I struggled with that a little bit in high school.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
I
It's
think
always a
I
very
think a
rough time
lot
to
of
kind
people
of,
do. Yeah,
yeah, form yourself during that sort of time of your life, essentially. Eh?
yeah, and like experiences like as you get older, you know, you kind of realize that. But yeah, if like people can listen to my music, like young or old, and they can vibe with what's going on with what I've said, then yeah, that's and or they can I don't know, change their life for the better or change aspects of their life for the better, then you know that's winning.
A song that can
Um,
help put someone on the right track that might be a little lost, right?
yeah. Even not even just like even not just lyrically either, like even if I was to write an instrumental and someone, you know, like it brought back feelings or just nostalgic feelings that, you know, they wanted to retouch with, or yeah, just something like that. I just want music to help in any way that I can. And at the same time, like have fun with it and just see where it goes.
What can you tell us about the music video you're about to see? We're about to play on the stream for the first time. It's like the first music video we can play on the Twitch stream. Without hopefully no DMCA coming after me. We're
Oh,
about to play Myself. What can
I
you tell us about your music video about Myself and possibly about the song as well?
so myself, I actually got a mate to act in it. And it was yeah, the music video was pretty cool actually. It was pretty cool to like not actually be the front man of the music video or be the center of the music video. Um, but yeah, it was just a big timeline of events where someone was just slowly getting their life back together, and they sort of realized that sort of realized that like I think in the video he's drinking a lot.
Yeah.
And he sort of just suddenly realizes that it's like it's no good for him, and like being himself, I guess, being what he always sort of like deep down in his heart was, it sort of like made him better.
Yeah.
And I think in the video he like opens up his shirt and there's like this like
The little beating heart. Yeah, I was
yeah
watching a bit
yeah
of it
yeah.
before, yeah.
But yeah, that's what that well yeah that's what the music video was like. Yeah, it's a pretty fun music video actually. My mate is actually he's a bit of a comedian, so it's pretty funny too. So, but yeah, and the song, yeah, like I said before, it was just like struggling to be yourself. And like no one, well, especially me, like you don't want to act as though you're happy being something else when you would rather be happy being yourself. And
Yeah.
like, yeah. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all the music song is about, and yeah, and just loving yourself as well, like literally putting in the time to love yourself and
Look after number
yeah,
one. Number
yeah,
one
look
always
after
being yourself.
yourself, yeah,
Yeah.
and like look after yourself, and people around you will gravitate to that as well, and you'll create this bigger network of yeah, just well-being, I guess. Yeah.
Here is the first time on Let the Music Speak. It's a music video. Here is Tazman Jack with Myself.
My mind has been made up. I can't forget the way you tore me apart. I ain't even fed up, 'cause I know I'll give my all to something else. I'm just gonna go save myself the trouble of falling for you. I'm just gonna go love myself instead of loving you. I'm just gonna love myself instead of loving you. I'm just gonna save myself the trouble of falling for you. Yeah. So many times you made me feel good, but in the morning you're gone and my head is aching. I ain't gonna give up, 'cause I know I've got more to give to myself. I just wanna go save myself the trouble of being the fool. I just wanna go love myself instead of loving you. I'm just gonna love myself instead of loving you. I'm just gonna save myself the trouble of falling for you. Yeah. I just wanna love myself. Yeah. I just wanna love myself. Oh no. I just wanna love myself. Yeah, I just wanna love myself. Oh no.
So that was Tazman Jack with his music video Myself. So I watched the music video very closely last night while finalizing prep for today. It's so well put together visually, going from like, a dark place and then making your way out. So this question, it leans into mental health, like we went into it before. It's with music as well. What's your process for dealing with performance anxiety?
Oh, yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
For me, like I'm not really I'm not an anxious person. But yeah, I think I actually spoke to my friend about this. And I just pretty much like to be just grateful, think about what I'm grateful for and how far that I've come in life and my career and see how I've grown. And it sort of calms me down, and breathing as well. I'm just pretty much just, and like support as well, support from friends and like family is definitely like I had a gig at a New Zealand on air gig, and I had invited like a lot of friends, and I was actually getting really nervous. It's probably the most nervous I've been. And it wasn't even that long ago. It was like 2 months ago. And I was like real nervous, but like having support from my friends saying like, no, you'll be all good. You got this, like you'll be sweet. It really helps. And when I got on stage and when I was actually playing my music, it was calming for me. Like just being on stage playing music was calming for me. So if music isn't your thing, then like finding finding something that like helps calm you, you know,
Yeah,
like
for
maybe
sure.
going to the gym or going for a walk or listening to music. Yeah, finding something that's calming for you.
Let's get back to your album, Eyes Closed. What song on the album are you the most proud of? That if you could pick one, and if they're all your favorites, feel free to go through each song and you can say why there's like a place in your heart for each song.
Yeah, I'd have to say Eyes Closed is my favorite song. Musically, yeah, probably musically, and yeah, lyrically, I'd say as well. Yeah, it's just I like singing the song, and yeah, lyrically, it's just about being not being so shallow and with like relationships, and there's like more than meets the eye with people, not just what's on the outside, you know. And yeah, that's my favorite song, and that's actually the one that I didn't produce, but
Yeah.
I produced the vocals, obviously. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite songs, and the video clip is pretty proud of the video clip as well. It was a fun video clip. It's definitely the weirdest video clip I've ever shot. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that video clip, but it's pretty funky. Yeah.
Nice. Who would you like to collaborate with for a future single or album release?
So one would definitely be John Mayer. Even though like I write completely different music to John Mayer now, I used to listen to John Mayer like quite a lot, but he's one of my big inspirations in music. So John Mayer, and yeah, that maybe like Anderson .Paak or something. Anderson
Nice.
.Paak. Yeah, Anderson .Paak is amazing. Yeah, like 660. Yeah, it'd be amazing to write with 660.
Nice. Yeah.
We'll hopefully get there one day.
Taz, are you keen to play music from your album or the song cover?
Yeah, man. I'll play some music. Yeah.
Nice. So here's the first live performance on the podcast sort of show. Let the music speak. Here it is.
Hey, this is Tazman Jack, and this is my unreleased song. It's called Let It Go. I keep on holding on to nothing. Feels like I'm slipping from the truth. My mind keeps running out to nowhere. Can't seem to put it all to bed. Oh, it feels like I'm falling with no one there to save me. But the world keeps on turning, no matter how hard it hits me. I just gotta let it go. Just gotta let it go. Go. I just gotta let it go. I just gotta let it go. Time keeps ticking on for no one. It's better off if we keep living. Don't know why my thoughts keep drifting out to nowhere, out to nowhere. Oh, it feels
like I'm falling with no one there to save me. But the world keeps on turning, no matter how hard it hits me. I just gotta let it go. I just gotta let it go. Go, go, go. I just gotta let it go. I just gotta let it go. Go, go, go. I just gotta let it go.
Hello, welcome back. I just realised my mic wasn't on. This is live. I was doing triple checks, and you know when you do triple checks, sometimes you forget to do things. Hi, that was an interview that I just had with Tazman Jack. Part 2 will be playing shortly. That was also a live performance, which was awesome, and a music video. You can check out Tazman Jack at instagram.com/ let me get his socials up. You can find him at instagram.com/ Tasman_Jack. You can find him on facebook.com/ Tasman Jack. And yeah, you can find him on Spotify as well. Search Tazman Jack, Real, or myself, or Eyes Closed, and he will pop up in your results. So more music is coming up ahead, but this segment I'm going to be going through New Zealand artists that I reckon you should check out. 4 artists. Artist 1. Let me get the list. Is 660. They've been doing the rounds around the world since they were one of the first bands to perform, or musical acts to perform, in front of a large audience since the pandemic hit. They performed live at Eden Park for the first time in its history. Eden Park is usually well known in New Zealand for being a sports venue, and they were one of the first to actually perform live. A live music event at that specific venue. It's been around probably 2004, and they've just graced it with music. The second artist that I'm recommending to check out is Aradna. She made her music debut with the single Getting Stronger with the group Adiz. I love this song. When, you have those little, those little roller coaster kind of days, it's a song that really hits their soul a bit and just mellows me out. She has created soul, R&B and pop music since her debut in 2004, working with the likes of Savage, who made tracks like Freaks with the artist Timmy Trumpet. It's a song that goes maybe you know that song. If not, we'll keep moving on. And he also made the song Swing, which featured in the movie Knocked Up, the 2007 film. And Aradna and Savage, they worked on a song called They Don't Know. It's also a jam. And Aradna has made many songs as well that I really love, like Wake Up. It's a really good song to wake you up and just jam it and just sing it till you get up and wake up. Artist 3 that I reckon you should check out is Mitch James. Mitch James, he's made some absolute bangers over the years. He's well known for his songs Move On, 21, Sunday Morning. Sunday Morning is a great one. Just to Sunday, Sunday morning, Sunday, 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 and Bright Blue Skies. He moved to London when he was 17 to pursue music, the music industry, and he's opened up for Ed Sheeran, 660, and in 2018 he won the MTV Europe Music Award for Best New Zealand Act, which is pretty impressive. A 4th artist I'm adding into this list is my uncle's band, Herbs. Herbs has been around before I was born. I'm pretty sure before my siblings were also born. They've been a big musical pioneer in New Zealand music, in reggae music specifically, and it's, the more I listen to it, the more I can kind of feel the heart, the love, the aroha. Aroha also means love, and just the meaning of the music. The music is political in a way where you feel the love, the protest they may have in those songs, but it's in a format where you feel love instead of, feeling like you're being screamed at. I don't know if you've been to many protests. I've driven past many, especially when I went into the States. There were many protests and many... But, it is music that I think is really great. Check them out. Herbs, or Herbs, depending on how you pronounce the word. Herbs. And Sensitive to a Smile. That one really hits the soul quite a lot. Yeah. I'm going to quickly check to make sure that we are running on time and that we're running on the schedule of this. And as I did say, there will be resources at the end of this episode, probably after the live performance. Actually, we'll do it before the performance. So I did say the end credits, and because things aren't going quite to plan as I'd like to, we will do mental health resources, and I'll go over those before we go into the live performance. Now, I'm going to make sure we're on track. We're on track. Okay, we're going to play part 2, and as I said before... Oh no, I didn't go through. I am aware that the sound didn't quite come through. So what will happen is if it's all desynced, I will make sure that when it goes on YouTube, that it's going to be sweet. Alright. Here's part 2. There's going to be music video, but the live performance will be at the end of the stream. Let's jump in. You're going to see this change a bit. Hoi. Thank you for performing Let It Go. You can watch it later on in the VODs, but there'll be a separate video on YouTube next week if you like to catch it there as well, in its whole entirety. So we've got another one lined up, and that'll be at the end of the episode. So it'll be right after you see Live Me. Obviously, you can see this is not Live Me. The clothes look a little different to how I am now, but yeah. Watch throughout the stream to catch the next part. You're in for a treat. He's a bloody talented lad, and go and check him out. We're going to talk briefly about your whakapapa, and for those who don't know what whakapapa is, you might be from overseas and not quite familiar. It's genealogy and Māori culture. It's where we have Māori, so myself and I've got Taz joining me, and Māori ourselves, we identify to land and tribal groupings. And the mana, so mana means the respect of those within the grouping. And myself, I am of Ngāti Tahinga, and you're of Ngāpui and Te Raroa whakapapa. How much of your cultural background has played a part in your music journey?
It's, to be honest, I think it's played a good part in it. Sort of growing up around being at the marae and being around the culture and how pretty much everyone sings. Whenever you talk or someone, or whenever you support someone, you support them with a song. Yep. And just being around things like kapahaka in my primary school and intermediate schools, was always exposed to singing, and yeah, obviously if I've been exposed to all that singing and all that music, and just like playing guitar all the time, like Māori's playing guitar all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes
that was a thing you would find in my high school.
Yeah.
You saw a Māori boy or Māori girl, you'll see just the guitar just down the hallway.
Yeah.
There's just jamming.
Yep. And it's music is literally part of our culture, and we're natural at it. And it's played a big part.
So what is it you like to do in your spare time? So is it to create more music, go out to the beach, gaming, or read a book? What do you like to do in your spare time?
So pretty much my spare time is writing music, but when I'm not writing music in my spare time, I'm at the gym. Currently I've just started doing CrossFit. and like in the weekends I like skateboard or I surf as well. So yeah, surfing and skateboarding is like super fun for me. Uh, yeah, I love action sport and just like extreme sports, I guess you could say.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not really good on the body, but yeah, that's what I'll be doing in my spare time, or yeah, working on my car or something, or hang out with my girlfriend as well. So
Nice.
yeah,
Having that quality time with your hobbies and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like to be diverse with things and just like do different things. Yeah, try not to stay stagnant and do the same thing all the time.
What is it you like for people to remember you by the next time they see you perform live?
So when I perform live, I like to think that I'm a good live performer acoustically.
So we're about to go into your recently released music video Real, which has been doing the rounds on each TV. So if you're in New Zealand, you're bound to see this guy on your TV. The Edge TV is on Freeview Channel 11, Sky Channel 118. You can watch it on theedge.co.nz and on the Rover and 3Now apps. I think I've covered it all. So you can watch it on there and you'll see this music video we're about to see, Real. What is something you can tell us about the song Real and what can people expect?
Real, the video is pretty funny, I'd say. Well, it was funny when I was recording it with the green screen. So yeah, it's all green screen. And yeah, it's just about like wanting a partner or relationship that is real and not fake. And yeah, you just want everything to be authentic and real. You don't want any
The artificial
no,
sort
no
of
lie. Yeah,
feeling of it.
yeah, like no lies, no, and can this girl or can this person be the person that is going to make it real for me? Hey, this is Tazman Jack, and this is my new music video, Real, on Let the Music Speak.
Don't you think it's bullshit? The way you get hurt by love, don't you think it's bullshit? The time that it takes to fall in and out, will I ever find it? Yeah. Somebody who sticks around, will she ever find me? No. I wanna find higher ground. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 too many times. Yeah. Could I fall for someone else and get it right? No. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 too many times. I don't want no fake love. No. I just want that real one. I just want it real. Could you make it real? I just want it real. Can't you make it real? Can't you make it real? I don't wanna forfeit real love, it can't get away. I don't want a fake love, time ticks by and I ain't playing games with you. I just want it real with you. Would you see it last with me? Cause I don't wanna break my heart again. I just want it real. Could you make it real? I just want it real. Can't you make it real? Can't you make it real? One, two, three, four, five, too many times. Could I fall for someone else and get it right? No. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 too many times. I don't want no fake love. just want the real one. I just want it real. Can't you make it real? I just want it real. Can't you make it real? I just want it real.
Hello, I'm back again. The rundown has changed a little bit since going live because I want to make sure that we don't have too much stuff in there, too little things. Let me just check the rundown. Hopefully you enjoyed that. That was the song Real, which is from Tazman Jack's album. Okay. Now, because of technical difficulties, part 3 did not come through. So as I went live, I made sure everything was ready yesterday, last night, and part 3 is unfortunately not here. So part 3, if you would like to watch that, it will be in the YouTube upload next week, about Sunday or Monday Pacific time. Be about Sunday Pacific time, Monday New Zealand time, or it will be Tuesday New Zealand time, Monday Pacific time. Alright, so that was me live before, and now we're back into the interview. So, because it is New Zealand Music Month, who are your top 5 artists that you think that viewers of this series, Let the Music Speak, should check out, and why this 5?
I got a pretty broad range of music, like Lee Matthews, obviously they're big in drum and bass at the moment, and like in New Zealand, and I've been listening to drum and bass quite a bit lately, producing drum and bass as well. Mikey Dam and Nico Walters, they're sort of around the same sort of vibe. I think they work with the same producer, and they have the music that they release is just very good. LAB and Fat Freddy's Drop, they got that rootsy sort of sound. It's just rootsy, natural, and vibes with summer feelings, I guess. Yeah.
All right. So the next question is, what's your favorite 5 albums of all time?
So there's a Stevie Ray Vaughan album, Texas Flood, which I listened to when I was real young. 2 John Mayer albums, Continuum and Room for Squares, which I pretty much learnt every song from. Eric Clapton, his Unplugged Live album was also very amazing. If you haven't heard the Eric Clapton Live album, I think you should listen to that.
Yeah, all the names that Taz will be saying right now is at the bottom of the screen in the lower third, so it'll be a bit easier to find these artists. What's your favorite albums of all time?
So Stevie Ray Vaughan's Texas Flood album, I listened to like heaps as when I was young, and same with all these albums actually. John Mayer Continuum, John Mayer Room for Squares. I pretty much learned all the songs off those albums, and Eric Clapton's Unplugged album as well, live.
Nice. Okay, this next one is what is your guilty pleasure of all time?
So I like to listen to movie soundtracks. One specifically is Passengers, the movie with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. I just think that soundtrack's amazing, and it's very suited to the vibe that it gives. Also the soundtrack from Soul as well is very calming, I guess.
Very calming and soothing.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy the most about being a musician?
I just enjoy being able to make playing music. I think it's cool in itself. Like just being able to play an instrument and sing. I'm grateful for being able to play guitar and sing and make music. Yeah, super grateful.
Yeah. You always love a humble singer, and I'm not saying it's like Taz is here. Always enjoy an artist who is very transparent with who they are, and not, here they are, and then you meet them in person, like, damn, I'm just gonna step away. You're a bit of a dick. So this so this one is where do you see yourself in 12 months' time?
If I'm being honest, I see myself learning how to DJ.
Very nice.
But at the same time, still playing some live shows of my album and new music that is around that vibe as well. Pretty much.
Very nice. Yeah, that's cool to want to pick up DJing. That's good luck with that. I probably could never do that. I'll just try DJ and destroy the whole entire the board. Okay, so this is to sort of visualize where you'd like to be. The pandemic borders have opened up, so this is like in the future. Where would you like to perform live?
Yeah, I'd definitely be keen on performing in Australia, even though the borders are already open over to Australia and in certain places. And like somewhere in the UK would be awesome as well. Sort of an acoustic thing over there would be really cool. Sort of a live looping thing, just like something like Ed Sheeran would do. But yeah.
There's been a lot of there's a lot of Kiwis over in the UK as well, and I think one of the artists that did kind of go to the UK and come back, and they're like doing bloody great for themselves. Mitch James, he went over there for a bit, and he came back, and he's blown it up as well as you were as well.
Yeah, he's definitely blown up in the UK. Yeah.
And now I've got the last question, and this one is: do you have any future releases in the works?
Yep, I definitely do have quite a bit of music in the works. Definitely keen to get that out. It's not going to be, most of it's not going to be the same as what I've previously released. Some of it will be, but it's definitely going to be something different come out. Yeah,
it's going to be awesome to check out. It'll be dope to have you get to come on, maybe like in the future, be able to talk about it, about your new releases. It's always cool to see artists that experiment with other genres or other sort of sounds that they can provide a different experience than they already are with the music they already create.
Yeah. And that's the thing as well. I don't want to box myself into a certain genre. Music is a feeling, and like if you don't want to feel one feeling, then that's what it's like. I play and I listen to all styles of music.
But thank you, Taz, for taking time out of your weekend to come and chat with us here on Let Music Speak. Taz will be back on a little later, near the end of the episode, where you get to catch him perform live again before we head off and end the episode for this week. So thank you, Taz. Thank you.
Cheers for having me.
And now that is the end of the episode. Before I do go, we're going to have I'm sorry, I'm seeing MHR on the screen. Before we do leave, there is a live performance from Tazman Jack. He will intro it and we'll go into that. But before I do go, tomorrow, I believe, there is Geek for Initiative, which starts Friday 6 p.m. Pacific time, and that is Saturday 1 p.m. New Zealand time at twitch.tv/Wes_IRL. If you may have, missed some episodes, you can catch that on the new website, which I'm going to put up on the screen. And your boy Steven, right here, made that site. So you can go to westirl.com/yeet, and that will take you to the mini site for Yeet Free Initiative. Alright, I will catch you in the next stream, which will be Monday, Pacific time, for some Chaos Mod. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're now going to see a combination of Let the Music Speak and Chaos Mod videos coming out. So I'd love for you to join us and cause chaos in that stream. Who knows? You might pop up in the stream somewhere. But until then, here is the live performance from Tazman Jack. I want to kill the music so that we don't have combinations of sounds. Here's Tazman Jack. See you later. Matewa.
Hey, this is Tazman Jack, and this is my single Eyes Closed. You don't need to tell me just how much you love me. You don't need to change clothes. I love you with my eyes closed. I just wanna feel you, and you just gotta feel me too. Tell me how your day goes. I could listen with my eyes closed. So please, can you stay in my arms? I'll hold you tight. Your love, when I say I'll always be around. And my heart, I can't love you with my eyes closed. You can tell me how your day goes. We'll fall in love a little more. We'll make love with our eyes closed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't need to tell you just how much I love you. It's just unconditional, baby. I don't even know how I keep my eyes closed. I know you know how to make me feel right. I just wanna feel your love all night. And baby, do you even know just how freaking beautiful? Yeah, I love you with my eyes closed. Tell me how your day goes. Fall in love a little more. We'll make love with our eyes closed. Yeah. So please, can you stay in my arms? I'll hold you tight. Your love, when I say you'll always be around. I can't love you with my eyes closed. You can tell me how your day goes. We'll fall in love a little more. We'll make love with our eyes closed. Can't love you with my eyes closed. Tell me how your day goes. We'll fall in love a little more. We'll make love with our eyes closed.
It's okay to not be okay. If you're in need to talk to somebody, these resources will connect you to a person who is trained to help you, listen to you, and give you tools and resources. Please pause the video for your location if you see it appear on screen. Otherwise, visit checkpointorg.com/global.